Now that we have our account set up, we're ready to start making our first Edpuzzle. Our first step is going to be the actual find videos to use to create the Edpuzzle with. And there's a couple ways we can do this. The first option here is by Edpuzzles and curriculum that's already been created by others. And so if we click home, we see that we see trending in art history. And so Edpuzzle is going to populate these because these are recently popular items within Edpuzzle across the United States right now. So if you like to see things that are happening around, trending around the United States, these are some Edpuzzles, and you can obviously see more here. That's one way kind of to get at a glance what Edpuzzles are there. But really, Edpuzzle, we're going to take a look at this curriculum section. Edpuzzle has created tons of curriculum already for teachers to use off the shelf. So we're going to be selecting high school in this case. And we notice that we can go into and filter by subject area. So if you're wondering what math Edpuzzles are already out there, it's broken down. Edpuzzle's done this. So let's go into Algebra 1, for example. And then it even breaks it down, not necessarily by standard, but maybe by topic. And so when we get into here, we see that these are created actually by Edpuzzle. We can tell that they have questions already because these little teardrops right here mean this is how many questions that is in this Edpuzzle here. So this is one way to find content. If you find a video or group of videos that you like and you want to use, if you want to preview it, simply click play, and you can go through and you can preview and skip through and look at all the questions that you have here to kind of preview the content before you decide if you want to use it or not. And because we're in preview mode here, we can skip through the questions.
Okay,
so we're not
so that's the basic
like a student. So this is one way to go through and really decide if you want to have these videos. It also shows you other editions of this video. So other people have taken this video and modified it for their needs. So we see that this teacher has 7 questions, and maybe they've deleted some questions, and we'll find out how to do all that stuff in the next video. And it also shows similar videos here at the bottom to the one that you're looking at here. If at this point you do want to save this to your content, you would click copy. It would make a direct copy of this video with the questions on it into your Edpuzzle account, into the My Content area. Another way to do it is to click edit. If you click edit, it'll take you right into the editing mode, so you can start editing this Edpuzzle. And it also saves it to your My Content section. So if I go to My Content, I now see, because I've copied this or I've edited it, it is now in My Content. This is my copy, and I can use it as I wish from this point forward. So using the Edpuzzle curriculum might be a place for you to start if you're looking for content that's been curated and vetted by Edpuzzle itself. Secondarily, we have this tab right here called Grossmont Union High School District. Because Grossmont Union High School District has a pro license, it enables us tremendous collaborative capabilities with teachers all across the GUHSD network. And we can search for them right here. So right now I have some preset filters. I'm going to clear those out. And so these are results in my network specifically. We can see at the top right that there are 662 teachers in the GUHSD network. If I click here, I can actually see who they are. And if I wanted to go deeper to check out what's in their account, I could actually select a teacher. So maybe I have a colleague that I'm wondering how they're using Edpuzzle in their classroom. Go ahead and click here. Maybe see that they're not. Another way is I can filter by subject. Maybe I want to see which social studies teachers are using Edpuzzle across the district. Has their name, and then it has their site listed beneath there. I can go back here. And again, if I want to, I can actually search by school. So let's say that I have a colleague who's at El Cajon Valley High School, but maybe I teach at Santana. So I'm going to click 15 schools. And I want to see what my colleagues at El Cajon Valley are up to in their use of Edpuzzle. So I'm going to go ahead and select an option here. Go ahead and click a teacher. And it actually takes you into their account and shows you what Edpuzzles they have in their account. Again, it shows you how many questions are there and what the time is. And of course, if you want to preview it, same way. Go ahead and click it, and you can preview what's happening here with all those same features. Or if you know you want to use it, go ahead and click the check mark, and you have the same options here. You can edit it, start editing, which will make a copy to your content, or you can just make a straight up a copy, and it'll go to your content, and then you can just unselect at that point. You can select multiples if you want to at the same time, so you can copy multiple videos if you like these videos to send them to My Content so you can start editing them later. So searching Grossmont Union High School District really gives you a clear and transparent view into not only how Edpuzzle is being used across the district, but how you may learn to use Edpuzzle and take other content that's already being used by teachers across the district. Another way to search for content is within Edpuzzle's popular channels. So Edpuzzle down here Again, this is Edpuzzle's content again. We can clear that out. But you can search Edpuzzles that are already been created by others. So these are, Edpuzzles that are already made. Again, you notice that some of them already have questions and some of them don't. It doesn't matter. You can obviously, copy these to your content and then make any modifications or add any questions you want to these after you copy it to your content. You can search directly from YouTube here. So if I want to search topic in here, I can go ahead and search YouTube in this way. It will pull up videos from YouTube and it'll put them right in here. So we don't have to go to YouTube if we don't want to find videos. Notice none of these have questions already on them. These are just the raw videos as they're found on YouTube. They're just displaying within Edpuzzle. That's the same thing with Khan Academy. I can select Khan Academy and I can search Khan Academy and use Khan Academy videos. I can search National Geographic, TED Talks, Veritasium, Numberphile, and Crash Course as well, all from with Edpuzzle. And all of these video platforms are compatible for use with Edpuzzle. Another way to search for Edpuzzle videos is on youtube.com itself. So if I'm on YouTube, typically, teachers may be browsing YouTube for videos. It may feel natural for us to go to, youtube.com first, since most of us are already there looking for videos most of the time anyway. So let's say that I'm on YouTube. How do I search for a YouTube video if I'm on here? So let's search for First Amendment. Notice we see different videos that are coming up here for First Amendment. Let's specify a little more clearly. Maybe I want to check out this video. Maybe I'm searching around YouTube. Now, at this point, how do I get this YouTube video here into my Edpuzzle account? Well, that's the whole reason that we installed the Edpuzzle Chrome extension. After we've installed the Edpuzzle Chrome extension, we notice now that on every YouTube video we see, we have a new button called Edit with Edpuzzle. If I want to use this video and start editing it and copy it to my Edpuzzle account, I just go ahead and click Edit with Edpuzzle. It opens up directly in Edpuzzle. There's the video ready to start editing. We'll talk about how to edit this in the next video. And if I go back to my Edpuzzle homepage and I go to my content, I notice that there's a video with my fresh copy ready to go right here, ready for me to add questions. The last way that you can add your videos or find videos to use with Edpuzzle is this button right here. And if we click Add Content, we can actually upload our own video. So if you select Upload a Video, it will allow you to choose a video from Google Drive. So you can connect to your Google Drive and open up videos that may be saved in your Google Drive. So if many of us are using screencastify or WeVideo to create tutorials for our students, these would be found using this method. You would upload those videos because screencastify automatically saves to your Google Drive. And you also have the choice in screencastify to download your video. If you download your video, you would simply select choose a file and you could upload that screencastify video in this manner here, start editing. If the screencastify screencasts that you make are in your Google Drive, you would select Google Drive, go ahead and search by name for the video, and then you could add the screencastify video in this way as well. There is one more option to use screencastify with Edpuzzle to get your screencastify videos into here beyond the uploads video. So if we go into screencastify, familiar with screencastify, this is a tool that we also have a pro license for that many teachers across the district use to record their screen and send video tutorials to students. So if we go into the My Recording section, or if we finish our video, this is the edit screen that we get. So if I'm done with the screencastify video, if you go over here to more options under the share setting and you click more options, you can actually upload it from screencastify directly into Edpuzzle in this way too. So if I finish my screencast and I'm ready to upload it into Edpuzzle because I want to add questions for my students, I can go ahead and finish my screencastify video and I can actually upload it directly to Edpuzzle in this way. And you would confirm that this is your Google Drive. And there's the video right there. It's preparing, it's sending it from screencastify to Edpuzzle, and when this finishes, it will be ready to access just as these other videos are easily accessible as well. So those are the multiple ways to find video content to create an Edpuzzle lesson with.